Tune in, turn up, the clock's ticking fast. Crypto secrets from the future and past. Magic got the spark, Dave's got the flow. Right in the blockchain, wherever it goes. The Crypto Magic Hour, feel the power. Counting coins as we print every hour. VV Magic, Dave's on the scene. Crypto dreams in a digital gleam. Oh yeah, the Crypto Magic Hour.
Yo, I think everybody hears me, but my music died. So welcome to Magic Hour. Hold on, let me see if I could put this in. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all still hear me, yeah? I don't know why my shit was all messed up. What's up, guys? I'm running solo today. VV Magic wasn't able to make it. It is what it is. Obviously, like, people have, shit to do. Everyone's kind of going through their own shit. I hope she's good. Obviously, like, wish her the best. Sometimes we just need like a little, kind of like pause the break. So today we're gonna do a little solo work today. I highly doubt we'll have thousands of people today because we've kind of been off for a couple of weeks. Nunu, stop it right now. MV, what's up? I hope y'all are good. I figured today, I've never really run like a full solo show. But I feel like now's kind of better, I guess, now's the time. So we could talk about crypto stuff. Obviously, if y'all want to talk about some shit in the comments, let me know. We could talk about InfoFi being dead. I got access this morning to, apparently there's going to be a wall chain kind of like select creator program. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying this shit, to be honest, but it doesn't seem like it's a secret. So yeah, we're going to rat some people out, I guess. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about some shit. Maybe I'll have some ATC peeps that'll pop on at some point. But yeah, I feel like let's kind of jump in. But let me get myself settled here because I was a little bit thrown off. Normally you have like a co-host to kind of like bounce off of also. I mean, I also asked a couple other people if they wanted to kind of like guest co-host, but they kind of flaked. You know what I mean? Which kind of sucks, when you're kind of in a pinch, you kind of want your friends to, be the ones to kind of like tap in and help you out. But here we are. It is what it is. But we could obviously go over some like general market stuff. We could talk about this weekend where I absolutely crushed prediction markets, and it was kind of really the most beautiful thing ever. And this is really what I love about prediction. Yeah, exactly. MV, give her a ton of shit, FYI. Give her a ton of it. But this weekend on prediction markets, which was kind of awesome, it was the Bills game, and man, you got to love the Bills. Josh Allen thought that he really, really did have it, and some of us thought that he did too, I never seen the Bills at 18%, but here we are. I saw him at 18%, and I was like, you know what? I feel like Josh Allen absolutely has a comeback in him. Bo Nix also is kind of the shit. So what we did, and maybe I could just kind of show you guys. I'm not showing you the bets, all right? Because I'm not showing you the level of degeneracy. But maybe we kind of walk through Tater a little bit so you guys can kind of see like what some of the poly market things were, how you can maybe flex some of your stuff on the timeline also. But I put a bet on, I did this one directly on Kalshi because sometimes you want to just be able to put in like limit orders and whatever. But I saw it at 18%. I think I got in, it was like 19 or 20%. And 19 to 20%. And then the Bills ended up rallying back. It was a back and forth game, obviously, like with the Bills and the Broncos. The Bills ended up rallying back, and that 18% went to, I think it was almost 54% where I sold. And For those of you that know how to play prediction markets, I mean, that's literally like a 2.5x. What up, Felix? Hope you're good, man. That's literally almost a 2x, a 2.5x and I think it was like 30 minutes or something close to 30 minutes. So, you put a couple $1,000, you 2.5x in 30 minutes. They went up to 72% later on, but then they ended up going on to lose the game. So this is why, like, the prediction markets are it's kind of fucking amazing when you're able to really do, like, I mean, you're able to like buy and sell and do all this type of shit with all these different types of bets. It's kind of amazing. So yeah, I'll walk you guys through Tater today, maybe a little bit. You can see we onboarded a bunch of people on Friday. MV, I don't know where you were, but you saw Tippity was putting his shit on the timeline today. People are putting up their slips. I think Nunu actually won like $1.50 or something. I don't know, like whatever. She's a cheap ass. I don't know why she just she was cheap. But other people won too. I think Avi won, obviously, on some of his bets. The timeline was kind of littered. We were littered with Tater today. And also, I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see the Tater screen. No. Yeah, exactly. So you guys can see the Tater screen because tonight there is another game, which is the college football playoff, the championship game. Tater, there we go. Check this out. Okay, so here's where, and there's player props that are live now too, like on Tater, which is kind of dope. So you'll see, where were we? Here you go. So now, if anybody, let's say, if you're watching this now, right, and you're like, how the hell do I get involved with prediction markets? I don't know shit about Polymarket. I don't know shit about Kalshi. Like, you don't know nothing from nothing, right? Like, you have absolutely no idea, like, what the deal is. Here's what you have to do. You can literally go here to this tweet, and I'll put this tweet in the chat if you guys want it. Hold on. Okay. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. That's Tater's timeline. And then you literally just click into the tweet, right? And this is going to show you the national championship, the college playoff game that's essentially going to be airing tonight, right? College football playoff, national championship, trophies on the line. Market is heavy on Indiana. Miami's at 26%. I think this was at the time. This was on right around like Friday. And the only thing you have to do, so we did all the work for you. We were even giving out free money on Friday for people that actually knew how to receive money and weren't being difficult on the timeline. But if you understood, like, hey, Tater can literally send you dollars and cents to your, literally to your wallet, which is attached to your X account, because all you have to do is connect your X to the Tater platform. It was free money. And you could have made a bet and essentially doubled up. The majority of people made like 50, 60, 70% on their money, which was nice to see. So here is tonight's game, right? Like, this is going to be like everywhere and anywhere, right? Look at this genius. Here we go. So, God, sometimes you guys, I swear to God, I swear. This person decided to make a bet for $1.23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously testing out the platform in 2 seconds, right? In 2 seconds, Tater was like spot on. You just mashed up $1, whatever the hell this ridiculous amount was, to get 1.64 shares on Indiana winning against Miami. Pretty cool. Like, we did all the work here to the point where all you had to do was go into the comments of this tweet and essentially say, hey, put this much money on Indiana. And because Tater knows that it is attached to your wallet is attached to your profile, you're good to go. Done and done. See? Spot on. You see that it made the bet. You just mashed $1.20 to get 1.64 shares on Indiana winning against Miami. If Indiana pulls it off, that position on Polymarket will pay you out. Woo! You make a whole 40 cents. No, congratulations. Can this bet be can't? I swear I'm going to kill her. Then Marnie placed the trade also. Same thing here. Hey, Tater, can you put $2 on Miami? Interesting, right? So Marnie went the other way. Your $2 bet on Miami is locked in. You picked up 7.6923 shares in the Miami versus Indiana market. A win could turn that into a $7.69 payout. So obviously, like you see the difference obviously in the prices, but this is done, like literally done and done. And all of this can easily be visible directly within your dashboard, which will look exactly like this. This is essentially your dashboard. There's your prediction markets. So you could do a whole ton of stuff, right? Like there's every single thing that you can do here. You find trending tokens. You want to make some bets on prediction markets. And there's also like a for you section. So you can, once your first time logging in, you can actually just, kind of get, I guess, used to the platform, and it'll allow you to just kind of like walk through the whole 9 yards. Am I freezing? Oh my goodness. Why does it look like I'm freezing? It doesn't even look like I'm live. I hate this. You guys see me live? Can somebody put in the chat? Anyone? Is the stream freezing? Because it looks like it's frozen for me. That would not be good. Hold on, let's pull up YouTube. Let's see. Hopefully it's not freezing. It's not frozen. That would suck. View your channel. Live, let's see. Totally frozen. Totally frozen. This fucking sucks. How? I guess my first time back in 3 weeks. Of course it would be frozen. Why wouldn't it be frozen? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's all good. You guys do see me. So I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know why this is. Yeah. Maybe it's the sharing. Okay, better. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Why I was sharing and it was all screwed up. Sound is there. What about the visual, Felix? Ever the visual good? Or am I frozen? I don't know. Listen, I don't know what the hell 460 people are doing here, to be honest, but maybe this MV, maybe you're right. Okay, sweet. But it was frozen before. All right, so I'll stop sharing the screen. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know why it's. Oh, you know what it is? Zealous, this piece of shit. That's what it is. Zealous takes up like a bazillion fucking, what's it called? I'm going to get rid of this. Hold on. We're going to close some tabs, guys. We're going to close some tabs. Rally. I don't know what the fuck Rally does. All right. This. Hold on. This. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of Magic Eden. Okay. I think we're good. Beautiful. What's up? What's up, Money Miller? What's good, baby? Hope you're good, my man. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Yeah. All right. So we were talking Tater. Man, I got thrown with the frozen. So, yeah. Damn, I can't fucking share now because of this shit. All right. Give it a second, guys. We'll see. Give it a second. We'll come back, I guess, to Tater. But to prevent maybe like the sharing or whatever. But can we talk about InfoFi? Happy New Year, my bro. All the best to you, Money. I hope everything is good. Oh, no doubt. Definitely. Like, come through, man. Come through. I don't know if you're going to be here this Friday. And if you have a Quackhead NFT, you can come through to the what's it called? To the wall chain meetup. So would love to see you at the wall chain meetup, Money Miller. That would be dope. Yeah. Come through. Okay. So can we talk about InfoFi for a second? Or us? Maybe can I talk about InfoFi for a second? Can we figure out if InfoFi is dead or kind of like what the deal is with InfoFi? Gotta be honest, I feel like my timeline's kind of fucking beautiful right now. I'm not gonna lie. My timeline is like back. My timeline is beautiful. My timeline's fucking amazing right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. My timeline is gorgeous. It's free. It's clear. I'm not seeing a bazillion and one nonsensical replies. My engagement is back. I'm making videos that people are liking again. I don't know. If y'all were paying attention when Nikita obviously made this big announcement last week, we held some spaces on it. He essentially said, look, like, and he named InfoFi in particular and was like, InfoFi is done. I'm done with InfoFi. I don't give a shit what's going on. Like, I'm finished. Like, I don't care anymore. We're literally revoking access to all of these different to all of these different platforms in order to clean up the X platform in and of itself, because it got so fucking bad that they didn't have a choice. He was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm done with this. I'm done doing all of it. Scratch it. Fuck it. I don't care. We're revoking everything. Which, you know, obviously, like, it's an overcorrection, I think, a little bit. And I think they're gonna maybe like dial it back. And that kind of caused a few other things. And we'll talk about maybe the $1 million article thing too. But when he put that out, I mean, I was like, yo, Nikita, chill, bro. Chill the fuck out. Why we got to make such rash decisions, you know? But he did it, you know? He put, like, he's the head of product at X for a reason. Elon pays this man a lot of fucking money so that he can do this shit. This is the decisions that he has to make. So he was like, yank, done and done. And the whole timeline was up in arms. What the fuck, blah, blah, blah. You had the rest of crypto Twitter being like, yes, this is amazing. I love it. Great. Like, fuck this InfoFi shit. My timeline is so much better. What up, Gex? My timeline is so much better. Gex, I'm soloing today. Gex, oh my God. I would love to have your avatar on if you're free. I don't know what you're doing, but I would love to send you an invite. I don't even know why I didn't think about that before. But I'm doing like the solo thing right now. But yeah, let me know, Gex, if you want to come on. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna DM you the what's it called? The link to jump on the stream. Broadcast is not available. Wait, is it not streaming? What the fuck? Is it not streaming on my X? No, come on. Monica just sent me a screenshot. No fucking way. All right, whatever. Listen, it's running. It's running. What do you want me to tell you? Gex, I just shot you the StreamYard link if you want to join. Yeah. I would send it to a few other people, but Metavision doesn't speak, and Nunu already told me, nah, she's, you know, whatever. She hates me or something. Whatever. Here we are. Yeah. So all of crypto Twitter was, it's going to be a game changer. Ownership, entitlement, known as a portability. What is this? I've seen enough of these platforms. Oh, make a play via TOS line that is creator hostile and gives the platform licenses that are perpetual. That's true. Money, 100%. Yeah, I'm like reading the social. I'm like, did you just cut and paste this from GBT? Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I don't know how everyone else kind of feels about the whole deal, but I was looking at it and I was like, this is kind of great. When Nikita did it, obviously I was a little like, oh shit, like, is this going to actually affect my dollars and cents, right? Because this is, all right, money, come on. You got to let me know about it, bro. No shit. Oh yeah, definitely come on the show and let me know about it sometime, bro. Initially, I was like, is this going to fuck my money up, right? Like, that's automatically. But then I really thought about, like, how much money do I realistically make from InfoFi? It isn't really that much, honestly. I like the community building aspect of it. We're going to leave aligners to the side. You know, we're not going to touch that. Like, I'm not trying to do none of that. Fuck aligners. Like, I don't give two shits. Literally, that guy can kiss my ass. It is what it is. Okay. Done and done. You can clip this, do whatever you want with it. The sooner we forget that person, the better off we're going to be. Literally, the much better off we are going to be. F all that nonsense. I don't give two shits. Now, did I really make that much money in InfoFi? Not from like quacking or yapping or whatever. Had a bunch of yaps. That's sunset now. I'm waiting for Kaito to see what they're doing. But honestly, so dumb. But honestly, I didn't like, other than like the massive event, like Avantis cooked. If you guys remember, Avantis was an absolute fucking cook for a lot of people. I did really, really well with Avantis. Outside of that, like, I didn't really quack or yap about too many things to the point where it was like, oh my God, I'm getting these like monster airdrops. Like, that was cool. You know, like, I took on the aligners thing thinking it was going to be great. Bit me in the ass. Obviously 4 months of work, literally smoked. But I don't know. Here we are. Like, for me, I'm not missing InfoFi that much, if I'm being genuinely honest. Hold, please. Apparently there's a phone call coming in. Boop. Yeah, I'm really not missing InfoFi that much. Really, I'm not. Like, I could literally, like, I could care less. Like for me, where's the next dollar going to come from? right? However that's going to come. I don't know if that's going to be from trading. I highly doubt it's going to be from NFTs. I don't know why. There are some crazy people out there that are continuing to buy NFTs. I'm keeping my duck PFP. Shout out to the duck PFPs. Like, that's cool. I don't know why people are keeping those duck PFPs. Why they're buying more. Love the wall chain brand. Love the guys over there. I think they're fucking great. Why do you need to own 20 of these things? God bless. Who knows? Water, blood in the streets, yada, yada, yada. Good luck. I wish everybody the best of luck, but I don't know. My genuine take is, deuces, InfoFi. Maybe there's another iteration. Maybe there's another take, Well, yeah, MV. The only reason you miss InfoFi right now is because we didn't get fucking paid what we deserve to get paid and what we were promised to get paid. But like, nobody else is doing that shit either. Like, nobody else is out here like making that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? None. Right? Like, we took a shot, we missed. Or at least I took a shot, brought you along, and we missed. That's kind of how it went. You know what I'm saying? That's really how it went. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I don't know like where the next iteration is. But here's what I can tell you. I don't know if I can share this specifically, but maybe I'll just read it out to you guys because let me see. Where is it? Because this is what I got this morning from somebody sent me, somebody who shall not be named. I've been hearing a lot about there was like some sort of like I don't know what it was, but it's like private leaderboards or private gated campaigns where you get access to kind of some of this stuff. And I was like, yo, where is this at? Like, let me know. And I got sent a link earlier today where it's like a Telegram bot where you just put in your, you start the bot, you put in your Twitter profile, like the link to your Twitter profile. And now like it's under review and like they decide if they want to obviously like let you in or whatever. But it says key benefits: access to private campaigns, fast and predictable payouts, monetize your Telegram channel. It says apply to get your next deal. I guess we'll see. I sent over my what's it called. I don't know if that's public knowledge or for people to actually know. I'll probably have a better sense on Friday, or maybe there'll be something that comes out this week. I can also ask to see if I can share that out, but I obviously don't want to be a dick and be like, oh, thanks for sending. Let me share this out to everybody, So, yeah, I guess we'll see. InfoFi, prediction markets. What else went on last week? Crypto's kind of like, Bitcoin's back down to like 9. Let me see. Bitcoin's back down to like 92K. There is one thing I definitely wanted to talk about because I would love to kind of push and promote 93,000. Not bad. But it did fall off a cliff. Holy shit. Yeah. Hopefully everyone that's leverage trading didn't get fucking their ass handed to them. What I do want to talk about, actually, man, I'm going to try and share the screen one more time. I closed a lot of tabs, so I should be good. So guys, let me know if there is an issue, but hold on. Let me share this. Okay. You guys tell me if you can see this. So good. Yeah. Okay. I think we should be okay. Let me see. All right, see myself talking, see myself moving, everything is kosher. Okay, cool. These are the Zyber Lumira NFTs, okay? It's a 0.2 ETH floor, which is kind of nuts. You're probably asking yourself, hey, why the fuck are you showing me Zyber or Lumira NFTs? I'm showing this to you because we are going to be giving one of these away today live on ATC at 5:30. So 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just go to my page. You'll be able to see the ATC link. There's a video. You have the space link in there as well. So I highly encourage everybody to come through. The really simple way to qualify. You simply just have to like, share, tweet out the ATC link, and then there might be something for you to do once you actually get into ATC. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what do I want to push for for the Zyber team. But we're going to be doing a bunch of these. I think like one a week for the next few weeks, because I think we have like 4 or 5 NFTs to actually give away. I don't know what y'all are doing, but this is $600 floor. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying you have to go out and sell that shit, but I think, look, it's you, Doc, on the screen. Yeah, it is. Wait, this is Doc? Oh, this Doc? Maybe? Who knows? Who knows? I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Maybe. Yo, Lumi's a bald burqa visor. Look how much of a badass Lumi is. This like Andy Warhol looking dudes. She's kind of a badass. I'm just saying. So you guys should definitely come to ATC today. The NFT, yeah. You guys should definitely come to ATC today because we're going to be giving one of these away. 100%. We are giving one of these away. Would love to see you guys obviously there, but also just remember this too. We're giving one of these away, but at the same time, we're like it's yours. But I think there might be like a hard stake component to it. And if you're asking, what the fuck does hard stake mean? I have no fucking idea. But this is the key to the entire like Zyber ecosystem, right? Like this Lumi NFT gets you multipliers, extra points in the watchtower. There's obviously going to be a Lumi token at some point in the future. So that's going to secure you allocation. I would say it moves you up the leaderboards, but that shit's kind of gone. Biggest bro, what's good, my brother? I hope everything is good, man. Yo, what's good, oh? Good to see you, man, bro. What's up, my brother? It's good to see you too. But yeah, I would say like it would help you kind of move up the leaderboard. Yo, boys, I got no Magic today. Magic was a little bit under the weather, so she's going to be back next week. But I didn't want to go a third week without us, you know, going live. We got to keep the brand alive. You know what I mean? And plus, we're almost coming up on 52 weeks, so we kind of got to get there. But yeah, come to ATC tonight. There is tons of stuff that we're going to be cooking up. Obviously, there's news about crypto all day, every day. And yeah, would obviously like love to see you guys. Would love to see you guys there. I did spend some time cooking up some crazy Sora videos. I mean, amazing Sora videos. I like the vape, very colorful. You're welcome, Ali. No problem. You got it. It's yellow, lemon head. And you know what? YouTube doesn't say fuck you like TikTok does. That's the reason why I don't stream on TikTok. Fuck you, TikTok. All right? You streamed. You know what they did? They saw me vaping on stream and they were just like, oh, and then they literally cut my live stream privileges. In what world? I'm sorry. Is vaping illegal? I don't understand. Exactly, Naeem. The fuck is going on here? Nobody knows, bro. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. Naeem, I'm doing my first like live solo stream, which wasn't supposed to be solo, but you know, here we are. I would have sent you an invite too, Naeem, but there's a chance that you'd probably be walking with like a heavy winter jacket with some frosted blonde tips, and I don't know, bro. I don't know if my audience. I love you, bro, but I don't know if my audience can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a pretty face. Like, you know, there's fucking I don't know what the fuck 2,000 people are doing here. I genuinely have no fucking idea. But hey, here we are. Here we are. This is my new thing. I say here we are a lot now. I don't know why. I don't know why. There's probably one person to blame for that. You probably know who you are. I don't know why I say that. I don't know why. It's like a nervous thing, right? Where you're just like, I guess kind of here we are. But I'm not really that nervous. So yeah. It is what it is. I don't know. Naeem, make sure you come to ATC. Bring all your friends. We're giving away a Lumira NFT. This is one of the Zyber NFTs. I was just telling everybody here. Yeah, it's a 0.2 ETH floor. You get to stake it, obviously, for additional benefits, the whole 9 yards. Doesn't help you on the leaderboards anymore because InfoFi is dead. Bro, how do I kick somebody out of the chat? Hey, Binta. What's up, girl? What's good? What's good? Naeem, there's like a 3-strike system. We have one of the best moderators, chat moderators out here. It's a lie, but I will personally kick you out of the chat. And bro, this is a great hair day. Like, guys, I did my hair for you. You know how much I'm going to record today of like just myself content? You know what it takes to actually put all this together? Probably not too long. I'm just saying, like, you know, you got to get motivated. I'm not in sweats. I'm actually wearing pants, real pants. My dog doesn't look like he's too happy. He's literally just like, bruh. It also snowed here like 100 fucking inches, whatever. So is New York. Yeah, Naeem, we were talking about InfoFi, we were talking about Tater prediction markets, but we were talking about the new wall chain. What is it called? It's called the Wall Chain Select program. And this was the Wall Chain Select intern on Telegram. I can't show you, but Bubba's literally just asked out right now. You guys think I should start like a Bubba Telegram? You know what I mean? Naeem has friends? Exactly. I never even knew that. I don't know. No, you don't. No, it's not how this works. You don't make like requests and then all of a sudden I dance, monkey dance. What do you think this is, Nuno? Fucking crazy. I do want to show you Bubba. Bubba, do you want to come say hi? You want to come over and say hi to everybody? There's literally mad people watching this. I feel like and he just got groomed yesterday. He looks like a hell of a fluffy dog. Hey, handsome. You want to come? You want to come up? Yeah. Come. Look at this guy. Huh? Bubba, you're going to get me hella views. Pump Fun Stream with Bubba. Yeah. Yes. You're so happy. Look how handsome you are. Look how handsome you are, Bubby. Look how handsome. Say what's up to everybody. Guys, see how... Oh, I love it when he smells like this and he doesn't smell like a fart. I love you, dog. Okay, that's enough now. Go. Oh. There you go, Nuno. There it is. When ATC Creator Agency. Bro, I don't know. That's a great question. That is a great question. I feel like I'm constantly looking for representation. You know what? Maybe I should be the representation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it should be me. I know we were talking about like FeetFi being a thing and me being like the top broker for FeetFi. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I need representation. Maybe I should be the representative. I don't know, bro. I don't know what I want to do, to be perfectly honest. All I know is I want to make a lot of fucking money. And I know that I'm good enough to make a lot of money. I just need a little help on the organizational side and for people to kind of funnel the money my way. I don't know if y'all saw, but I'll tell you guys a quick story about, I'm still, actually, wait, let me just check this first before I say some crazy fuck shit about Rally. Rally on Chain reached out to me. They were like, hey, man, we want to do a space with you for Sunday. Da-da-da-da. Awesome. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. I'm down. Sent them the whole media kit. This was prior to that. Guy came back and said, yeah, we're going to do it. Work with me on the price. All right, cool. Here you go. Hella lowball offer. All right, maybe that's the game. It is what it is. Cool. I will not work for that amount of money, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. If you want to meet me here, I'm willing to come down a little bit for you, right? Because I want to try and make this work if it is something. Never heard back. I'll go to the team with it and we'll see what's what. Maybe they come back, maybe they don't. I went through that space with Carlito. InfoFi. That's nice. I genuinely have no idea, none, what Rally actually does. There was a whole thing about GenLayer. I was finding it really hard to follow. Maybe it's me. Maybe I just kind of need to go back and I need to figure out like what's what. But I don't know. Like I didn't get it. I didn't get it. This could have a totally different meaning, by the way. A totally different meaning. We'll leave that there, Naeem. We could talk about that on Twitter Spaces when my face is not associated with this fuckery. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't, I don't know. Maybe I need to spend a little bit more time trying to figure this out. Maybe, but I guess, I don't know. Should we go check? Should we go check the Magic Eden floor? Let's see what the Ducks are doing, you know? Let's share this tab. You know? Let's see what's happening here. All right. All right. Looking solid. 1.426 floor. SO was cooking. Speaking of, we need to do better with Brent. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but it sounds great. Shoot, Naeem, what's the question? Man, I don't know, bro. This is kind of wild. Naeem, do you want to, like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'll send you, we have 20 minutes left, so I'll send you a, what's it called, if you want to come through and obviously chat on a stream, more than welcome, bro. Just don't say some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And also, don't bring down my vibe, Naeem. Don't bring down my vibe. Just letting you know. Where's Naeem at? There he is. Naeem, I'm only sending it to you. Check your DMs if you want to come through. Yeah. What's your thoughts on the compliance issue related to paying people to promote crypto projects, often during TGE? Bro, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. All right, Naeem? I don't genuinely, you know what my thoughts are? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If it's legal, if it's cool, and I can make $1 from it, awesome. If I'm not fucking somebody else over, amazing. I'm in. But like, if we're talking about like, what do we think about it from a space, like, you know, like as an industry as a whole, bro, paying people to put what's like the oldest fucking game in the book. Like, I don't understand. We're not reinventing the wheel at the end of the day. Like, what are we doing? Oh my God, Tips is here. Oh fuck. Tips is here. Yeah,
let's go.
What's up?
Yeah, man. Just chilling. Yeah, I was just I was watching 1,000 Blows. I don't know if you've seen it on is it on Disney? Yeah, it's on Disney. It's pretty good. It's London based. Yeah. It's based on an actual true story about fighting in like brawling in London maybe like 100 years ago. It's quite good. But yeah, I was obviously my question was in relation to they were talking about the article stuff, which is, you know, the $1 million for the articles, and you know, there was obviously shitting on it, and I was like, you know, I think it's a good thing. Like, if we want X to be, well, from an X point of view, it's bringing a lot of creators onto the platform. Like, there was a guy from Netflix who talked about how he'd been writing articles, the very same article he reproduced and put onto here. He was getting like 30 likes on Substack, and you know, here he's just blew up. So he was like buzzing about that. And what that's going to do is like a marketing ploy. Like, they've got loads of writers now coming on board and creating content on X. So from a like content perspective, there will be some slop, but overall, like, the quality is just chalk and cheese. You can't compare it to what was happening on InfoFi. I said that, and then my other question was in relation to compliance, because I think a lot of people are sleeping on the fact that, you know, there's financial promotion, although it's not like buy this token. There's significant hype and spamming or encouragement of spamming of content to promote something prior to usually a financial event, like such as a TGE type of thing, which I think a lot of people are not really speaking about. So I just thought, what's your thoughts on that?
I don't think a lot of people realize this too, right? Because it's like tax season here in the States, right? So now until April, we got to figure out what the fuck are we doing with taxes, and all we keep hearing is tax, like, amazing, but like, I don't think people realize that, like, you have to pay taxes on a lot of this money. But from a compliance perspective, like, are you saying like from a like you're promoting something?
So like a lot of the like FCA over here in the UK, they're targeting what they call finfluencers, right? Like for promoting things without disclosures, that type of shit. So, you know, like how they've been doing it over the years, but they're a bit slow on it, but, you know, they'll catch up and they'll say, hang on a minute, you're advertising financial products and stuff like that without any disclosures and blatant.
You know what, I had somebody tell me once, so I had literally, like, I don't know if you know who Alex Damsker is, but Alex had told me, she's a former SEC attorney, and she was just like, when people were coming up, this was where the whole not financial advice fucking madness started in Twitter Spaces, if you remember. And it's like, bro, you think that little disclaimer is going to be the thing that actually saves you, like, you absolute psycho? No, that's not it. So I think that it's just been such the wild, wild west. And I know we joke about an ATC where we're like, oh, you guys pay taxes. Like, the majority of the outside world doesn't know how this shit works. Over here, I think it's just been so, like, unclear. But I think now, bro, honestly, I don't even know the answer to the question, bro. Maybe it's probably something I should fucking look into, because I genuinely don't know, like, what that actually, like, what ramification that actually means for someone like me who's posting, like, hey, check this out, or go look at this protocol, or go look at that. I guess maybe I kind of always saw it as like, yeah, I guess if I'm getting paid, for fuck's sake, I'm getting paid fucking peanuts if I'm going to fucking put my neck on the line for this shit, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, but I don't know who would, that's an interesting point. Who would the accountability fall to? Would it be the platforms, or would it be the creators, right? I'm thinking more the platforms.
I mean, we have to pay taxes on it, right? So at the end of the day, like, we're on the like it's a like it, we're seeing the federally regulated side, but I think like where it's unclear is like the promotional aspect of it, where it's just like, okay, like we got paid for this, right? Probably no fucking near enough, like not even close to anywhere near enough for like promoting this like whatever fucking project, right? Now it's like, well, what implication does that have? Like, are we like, I guess we're saying like, are we like the paid spokesperson for this shit? Where it's like, if Shaq goes on TV and is fucking advertising a fucking, erectile dysfunction drug, and that shit goes belly, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, guys their dicks start falling off. It's like, well, what the fuck is going on? Like, Shaq told me to go buy this. Like, I don't know. Like, and I feel in crypto, there's even more gray area, bro. So I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
Yeah.
How does it work over in the UK exactly? Like, so like, what does it, if you're promoting this, like, where would it fall under? Like, how does the law view it?
Yeah, there's the advertisement stuff, and I don't know the full details of this. I just was thinking about it earlier, and I do need to look into it more. But there's the disclosure side. None of the disclosures are occurring, and it's a matter of the disclosures, I think, is the primary factor, like disclosing that this is paid for. But then, for me, it's like, it's a very gray area because, they call it InfoFi, which is like we're spreading information, which I think is generally fine.
Yeah.
But then, what we saw towards this tail end, where it was encouragement of like quantity over quality and creating of hype around the product before the launch of the TGE or whatever. So from like a creator perspective, I think it's fine, right? We're like just sharing information, unless you're saying, hey, the TGE is coming, blah, blah, blah. Then you're kind of promoting that. But then it comes down to the platforms, because their system is entailed around creating hype for their clients, essentially. So yeah, shit, man. I'm allowed to swear here.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking, bro. Go fucking crazy. This is live stream, bro. You're good. Yeah.
Like in terms of, I was thinking, oh shit, I'm footing Walton and the likes as well. So apologies for all the InfoFi people. But then again, your title is InfoFi dead, so you're kind of leading there anyway.
This is not, bro. There's no Nat here. Like there's no, and especially today, like with solo. Normally, like I wouldn't curse if my co-host was here, but bro, free reign. I don't know what the fuck 3,000 people are doing here. I don't know if they're all Asians, if they're bots, or what the fuck is going on. I haven't had this many people since like episode 2. So hey, I don't know what's going on. So feel free to curse, do whatever the fuck you want, bro.
I love this. So what you were showing? So you were talking about these NFTs. What are these about then with Zyber?
Oh, Lumira. Yeah. So we're going to be giving one. Hold on. I'll share the screen so you guys can see, but we're going to be giving one away. So as a Zyber ambassador, obviously, like I have the Zyber badge. We're going to be giving one away today on ATC, and probably for the next like probably the next few weeks. I'd say probably like either one a week or one every like 2 weeks coming up, because Zyber is going to have their massive TGE obviously coming up. But yeah, like this is, so like as ambassadors, we each got one of these, which I think is pretty cool. But the whole point is like we stake this so that we can get like extra XP. We can get, we were using it. We were using it for the Zeet leaderboard. Rest in fucking peace. You know what I mean? Like, I still, but also maybe we chat about this thing. Like, what's your take? I know I've been making fun of it, like on the videos and shit. I've been making like the mob, like, the mob families videos, like on my timeline. But like, where are we with this shit, bro? Like, how long is Zeet gonna wait? I don't know. I didn't see anything from Zeet. Like, what's the deal with the campaigns, with the money? Like, what are people doing? What's live? What's not? Do we have, and maybe I need to dive in a little bit more. I was just kind of like trying to take a little break over the weekend, but what's the deal?
I haven't seen any updates. We're in this sort of gray area where all the platforms are speaking to X, probably trying to figure out what to do next. The projects are in limbo. Some of them are launching their TGEs, but they were already towards the end of their campaigns. Some of them will probably be utilizing it. I think Genome, in the words of Taya, Genome, put some comms out around this, like trying to, I didn't read it fully yet. But overall, I think, like someone like Zyber who've got a legitimate product and a team there, and I don't know what their full roadmap is, but they don't need this type of application or anything. I don't think it was, it was probably bringing them some attention and some like activity, but it seems like everybody is shifting towards. All my timeline is filled with people either creating agencies or hyping up agencies. So a lot of creators are making these lists in order to maybe get attention from these agencies. But I was speaking on this in a space on the weekend or something, or it was around like, before this InfoFi stuff, there was a significant distrust in influencers, generally speaking. Since 2021, 2022, the amount of people that shield stuff and they dumped on people's heads. People like, I learned that quite early. Like, when you follow people and think, oh yeah, he knows what he's talking about, blah, blah, blah. And they're just there to dump on your heads, essentially.
Flip-flop is crazy, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's where we're going to go on a massive scale. I think we're going to get a lot more shilling. It's going to be the same stuff, but just because before it was like 3 platforms, a couple extra, boutique ones. I think now we're going to see a lot more broader range of these agencies. Some of them will very much take advantage of these creators. I think a lot of them, will do stuff like exclusivity, shit pay, like a free-for-all survival of the fittest, in the words of new Lord of the Flies type shit, where they've got 1,000 creators and only like a handful get paid, or they get paid pittance, essentially.
Yeah, bro, like this has been the struggle for me from day one. I feel like I've kind of found my footing a little bit, where you start, once you do enough work for enough people, enough platforms, enough clients, right? Like you kind of find like, where is my value? Like, where do I lie? Who are my real customers? Like, who are the people that have been here, right? Like, and the majority of like my clients that I've had and that I continue to have, they've been with me easily over, at this point, almost anywhere between the low end 14 months and the high end, I think almost 18 months, right? And I'm just now renegotiating with I just put a proposal in.
Most agencies only last 6 months, bro, if anything. And then like, so that shows retention.
Yeah. And like, for me, I'm just kind of like, so like with this, I was talking about Rally before, right? Like the Rally guy reached out to me, and I know I was talking to Tyre on a space, and he was just like, yo, the Rally team reached out to me too. And I'm just like, I don't even know if it was real or whatever. I did my quick homework, and I was just like, look, whether it's real or not, the guy's on Telegram. Here's my media kit, right? These are my prices. Like, I need to know 2 things. You said Sunday. What time on Sunday? How are you going to send the money? Like, what currency are you sending the funds over in? Like, that's all I need to know. And that will tell me if you're serious or not. And then he starts negotiating with me. And then like, he literally tried to give me like 30% of what the rate that I quoted him at. Right. So, but this is the delicate dance now that you do, because I know what I'm worth, and it's definitely not fucking that. And I'm saying to myself, it's not about the money, but now, is somebody else in the space going to take that and be able to springboard off of that? And like, do you just take what you can get and what comes your way, and just look at it as like, let me keep kind of like springboarding? And this is what I wrestle with on a daily basis. And I think a lot of smaller, because like, bro, people will like, bro, we're in this wall chain bubble where people are like, oh, you have a big account, you have 25,000, 26,000 followers. Bro, I'm like literally this, and I'm still finding my way around out here. And this is an issue that I find, because I don't command $2,000 a fucking post, right? For fuck's sake. If I did,
so I think, I think there's the one element of like attention, like the standard KOL type thing, where they have motion, they're going to bring people in, and I do believe you have some of that. But I think your value, in my opinion, is massive on the front of community engagement and building narrative around the product, like your ability to communicate what that something is in a simplest sense when you understand it. And I think, that can't be slept on, because a lot of people don't understand the things. You have also some smart people in ATC that you could engage with, and you could have some really good conversations. It all depends on the product, right? If it crumbles in that sort of environment, then it's not of no benefit to the project. But I think that's where you've got these spaces, and you've got a community around your brand, which I think is valuable.
That's it. Yeah,
you've got that which you need to build upon. But I think the storytelling side of your ability to communicate around it and make it entertaining, make it fun, and make it digestible is where projects need to sort of like, you need to sort of demonstrate that's your value, I think.
Louder for the people in the back, Naeem, please, bro, please. Fuck, bro, I've been banging, bro, since I started in this game. I'm just like, it's just like you just wanted to see like PFPs in a space. Like this doesn't make any sense to me. First, it was you need like are we not like looking for like blue check verified people as opposed to just any random fucking person? Next, it's like what is the action you actually want people to take, right? And then it all kind of ties together in my opinion, which is look, I'm forever gonna obviously be fucking like outspoken on ATC because it's our show. It's kind of like the flagship for what we do. But believe it or not, as crazy as it is, I've rarely like I don't say rarely, but like I'd say 15% of my income comes from ATC, if that, right? The majority of it is like run a space for me. Let me bring you on to host a space for us, for me, my brand. And then that kind of builds. And it's like, I kind of springboard off of that. But I would love there to be, now that I did officially create a media kit for all things crypto now. So like we do have pricing, right? Like on a ton of different services or whatever that we offer. Now it's just a matter of like, I think this is going to be the year too, where I know I'm going to be doing a lot of this, a lot of live streaming, but I'm also going to be I have to do a lot of cold outreach. And that's like, I'm a killer, like on the telephone, right? I'm a killer in person. Cold DMs, it's going to be kind of spray and pray. You know what I mean? Like at this point, it's just like, there's so many different protocols. You know what I did this weekend? I literally went to Wallchain. You know how they created their new little like heat map feature or whatever?
Oh yeah.
I literally just started. I went there. They have them all listed out. I screenshot everything. I fed it to GPT. I'm like, do the homework on this. Create me a fucking spreadsheet. Find me who the contact person is. It literally laid everything out, and then I fed it to Grok, and I'm just like, yo, Grok, find me who the people are, and then like let's create like some cold outreach. And this week I'm gonna focus on doing cold outreach to a lot of these guys because if you have mindshare out here. Like I need to talk to you, right? Like if you have mindshare, now next thing I need to know is do you have money, bro? Because I can't tell you how many people are in the DMs because there's a million people like that are building shit, whether it's vibe coded or whatever, that are just like, we'd love for you to try this out, motherfucker. I don't know how. I'm sure you would. You along with like the laundry list of a million other people that want to get me to try their stuff out, but like I'm not like I'm here to get paid. There is a service that I will provide for you, but. It's going to be easy. Like, it's going to be really like kind of curious to see how people fucking pivot. But tell me your timeline isn't fucking so much cleaner now, bro. It's like, it's clean.
It is clean. But like I said, like it's just now the creator side of things. So it's just, it goes and peaks and ebbs and flows in terms of like what the topic of the day is. There was a guy who had his article stolen and now he's getting slashed and stuff like that on the Ethos. So that was popping. Then there was that Trove thing, if you remember, they raised $11 million. The guy was like, the LP is nervous. I was like, what? This is even more memeable than the bloody FTX. Or was the was it FTX? No, it was Luna, where it was like deploying more, steady lads, deploying more capital. I think this one is even better. Yeah, this one's even better. LP is nervous. I'm trying to sort it out.
That's my favorite fucking. I also saw that they were because they were like, oh, we've secured the fucking whatever ticker that it was. I don't know if was that space? No, that was space. That wasn't Trove. But like, was the Trove story like also because like they were going to be on Hyperliquid, or they said they were staking or selling fucking.
They dumped like I think it was like 160 grand's worth of Hyperliquid. I don't know whether they got that as a grant or something. But that was their plan. They were planning to launch on Hyperliquid or something, and then they decided to move to Solana or something. So people have been kicking off with that. Then there was another creator who got paid like 40 grand, and that's gonna burn a hole in your chest, like thinking about this. This guy just got literally. It was just like it was, and there was no disclosure as well. By the way, it was just like oh, look at this project. I'm gonna participate a bit late. And he got paid 40 grand, and then he goes and moves the 40 grand into a casino.
I saw that. The guy TJ, whatever the fuck his name is, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck,
crazy.
Bro? 40 grand, bro. Maybe if there's Rainbet, whoever the fuck is watching this, bro, like hit me up. Okay, I will fucking push whatever degeneracy you'd like me to push for $40,000. Come on, bro.
I think your time's coming, man. I think like you do your outbound and stuff, but just I think you'll get a lot of inbound in due course if you keep doing what you're doing, man. I've really enjoyed meeting you and joining your community and stuff like that, and the conversation that you have with your crew in ATC has been really cool.
Yeah, man. It's been for sure. I'm glad that obviously look, I know we laugh when we say InfoFi, we're like, oh, it might not have paid us, but it's the friends we made along the way. And honestly, bro, you wouldn't be here on this stream if it wasn't for that. You know what I mean? I don't get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
feel like you get to meet like selectively like somewhat smart people out here, but sometimes you get gems out here like you. I got to meet Nunu and I got to meet a bunch of others, you know what I'm saying? Like throughout the entire course of this thing, which is cool. But check this out. So look at this Zeke tweet. It says 50K in USDC has just been paid out to Zeke creators, obviously for the ADI chain, I guess month one rewards campaign. So like, I guess slowly, this was on Saturday. What's today? The 19th? What is today? Yeah. So this was, I guess, on Saturday. So I guess slowly, they're like paying creators out, I guess. I mean, I don't know if this is like the number one person on ADI chain or what. But maybe we'll see something. I guess we'll talk to X Factor on ATC, tonight in terms of like what Zyber's going to look like, which fucking sucks because I'm on the outside. I'm not in the top 230. I'm in the top 200, I think, which is what you needed to kind of finish at. But I don't know, whatever. It is.
Yeah, even Warden Protocol, apparently they're
I
getting
saw.
ready for. Yeah, is it true that they're charging $3.60 for like registration? So apparently, seen in the group chat, they were saying there was about 1 million or something silly participants in this campaign over their airdrop, and they're now going to charge people $3.60 to claim their airdrop or something of the sort, which something like that. Yeah, so they're trying to extract. Insane. They're trying to extract last minute, and this project also put like 1 million. So do you know the 1 million article reward thing? They were like, I
tweeted this and I saw they were just like 2 million. I'm like, these motherfuckers are literally just throwing millions of dollars around. Like, and I genuinely asked this question, like, has Warden Protocol actually like dished out a single fucking reward to anybody? Anyone?
No, I don't know. What they probably do, Dave, is they're gonna say 1 million. I didn't even look at the T's and C's. I've just seen it on the thingy, and then they're gonna. I don't know who I was speaking to about it, but they'll probably just say, yeah, in ward tokens. So like the 1 million, 1 million at like 200 million FDV or whatever.
Here we go. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like in what, like how? I don't understand, Naeem. How are people doing this? But yet it's okay. Like everyone's like, oh my God, $1 million. Like this literally says 900,000 US dollars. That's a dollar sign from the United States of America in ward token.
Bro, this is it. The first thing I saw when I entered this app and I saw Space have it with the $1 million, I was a bit confused. I was like, this is not computing. And then it's like, yeah, at what market cap or what fully diluted valuation? It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think, for any projects listening, I think, when I was speaking to that project that shall not be named, and like, my thought processes in relation to, their go to market, their marketing plan, and the launch of their whole campaign around it. Ultimately, you had those things on locks. You had understood the issues with the project and the strategy required to deliver on the project. It's just the project didn't play ball, right? So yeah, I think with the knowledge you've accrued through your participation, not everybody's experience in crypto is the same. If people have spent 5 years and we've spent 5 years, for example, we know our experience would be totally different to theirs if they've just been buying shit coins and not really delving into the trenches like you have. So I think that's a big value add for you. But like you said, it's hard to display that in an outreach message. You just need to get onto that call with them. That's your probably objective. And then following that, like, I think, you should definitely try to build up like inbound sort of leads essentially, right? Which I think you will get eventually.
I hope, bro. Yeah.
And the right clients, bro. You want the right clients, the ones that will say, here you go, here's $5,000, $10,000, $40,000, etc.
Yeah, $40,000. Bro, the client tells me, for a fucking tweet, bro. I guess, like, you know what it is? Maybe I need to be a little bit more of a student of the game. You know what I mean? Like, how did Whale get to where Whale is? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you know, they say you got to be either funny, smart, and funny, smart, and what was the other one?
Controversial or
Beautiful,
something. I don't know.
beautiful. So you got like 2 out of the 3, maybe. Which ones you could decide?
Listen, yeah, I'll figure out what 2 of the 3. Fucking crazy.
But yeah, I think that's one of the key things, and they're on the timeline consistently. They make a few calls and tapping into the hot narratives. I don't know who was speaking about this the other day, but like I think it was Bandit. I was speaking on the space earlier today, and he was like, "You remember Blast? If you were speaking about a Blast at that particular time, there was a lot of footfall and traffic around it." And if you've got good takes and good insights and good alpha related to it, you could definitely leverage that. But yeah, it's just a matter of like just getting yourself out there a little bit more than beyond because we've been like in the InfoFi bubble somewhat for the last few months for sure, which has been fine. But a lot of the CT, have certain perceptions on it, I think.
Yeah, I think it's time to step out of the fucking CT bubble, and I mean the InfoFi bubble for sure. I don't think I was stuck in the InfoFi bubble. I kind of got caught up in like the little bit of the craziness, but I also went into it with a very clear. I'm 0 for 2. I'm 0 for 2 now with this shit, to be perfectly honest, because my objective was when I got onto Wall Chain, like back in April, as I started seeing the momentum of this, I saw what Kaito did, the cook that Kaito was, and I'm just like, all right, I made my outreach to the Kaito team. We didn't really get anything back, and Yuri was a little bit more responsive as we went through. He came on a bunch of episodes for ATC. I was active on the timeline. I'm like, look, this is what I do, right? Like, I'm going to make myself known, put myself in a position so that like they can't ignore me, right? Like you see, so that they're gonna have. I'm so in your face that you're going to have to see my value. And eventually that did work. I guess too little, too late. You know what I'm saying?
I think everybody jinxed it, bro. Everybody jinxed it.
Fucking hey. I mean, look, timing is everything also in this space. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm not sitting here trying to cry. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. But did you hear actually about this Wall Chain Select
I did.
I
did. I don't know. So my thought process is this platform needs to build the momentum. So same with Z. Z are in the same boat in the sense of they need to build up the momentum to bring things on the right track for their TGE, right? Like that's what they were planning to aim for, right? Right now that's been like significantly hampered. So for me, like this thing alone is not gonna, a creator agency doing this, cool, right? Like a revenue generating business or whatever, right? That's fine. But for a platform of this level where, they were, looking to be this new tech and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now they're reverting back to what people have already been doing for some time, like David from Creativerse, he was doing something of the sort. And it just seems now they are trying to compete with the wider population of creator agencies, existing and new, for this creator pool. So now it's a battleground for who can get the best, like, what do they call it, roster in terms of creators. So, which is positive in some regards for good creators. I think if they play the game right, I think it will be positive, because it's like, when there's what was it, 100 million in rewards last year, someone was saying.
Crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, so it shows that there's a lot of money, and the number of projects launching last year wasn't crazy. It's not like it's a bull market, if that makes sense. So I think it's a good time for that side of things. But it just, for me, it's not the same as like when there was 3 players, 3 key players. They had this tech, they had a bit of a moat around their tech and the algorithm and whatnot. Whereas now, so how does it work? They go into Telegram, they apply or whatever, and then are they going to be engaging with the campaigns through that?
Yeah, I could share my. Hold on, let me pull it. It's here somewhere. Creatorverse. Here, I'll show you. Give me 1 second. I'll pull this up.
When you pull that up, I just seen Ali saying about ICOB starting with Blast. That's it, man. Like everybody has a starting point of like a big niche within crypto. They dominate that niche and then start pivoting and expanding upon it. Like, and then obviously I think he was Blast was obviously the airdrop era, wasn't it?
Yeah. But that turned out nothing.
Blast Gold. I missed that. I faded that one, fortunately.
Bro, thank God. That shit turned out to be just total and utter fucking nonsense, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you don't know who's behind all this shit, like, it's just smoke and fucking mirrors, right? It's just all hype, right? Like, there's somebody pulling the strings. But This is the Creatorverse thing on Telegram, right? So this is the
Nice.
welcome channel, shows you, it's really cleanly laid out, honestly. Like, and shout out to this guy. I don't know David personally, but I think it's cool. You have 180 people in here so far. It was invite only. The way they make the announcements, right, is here, and it's essentially first come, first serve, right?
Nice.
They tell you, hey, here's the third campaign. This is essentially what it's going to be. You know, they'll allow you to do this, and this. This is what you got to talk about. Hold on, where is it? Check out the post rate. Oh no, it's in the post rates channel. Hold on. Here. This is it, right? So like Thor Wallet, right? Tells you here's what it is, 25 max. Now you have 180 people that are in here. So now, right? And there's a ranking system too. So you have to ultimately be able to see your rank, right? And it's essentially goes by payout. So it goes by rank in terms of how you get paid out. So there's a whole structure and system here in these different channels, which I think is structured pretty well. But now it's like first come, first serve. So like, unless you're sitting here waiting for this, like, and I did one of these and I got paid out $60, which was fucking nice. You know what I mean? Like, look, $60 is $60 at the end of the day. You do 2 of those a day, 2 fucking posts, you made $120, bro. That's $3,000 at the end of the month. Miss me. That's literally rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's rent. Yeah. Like, that's incredible shit. So for me, I like it. I think like he has a support channel, like anything like.
So do you have to submit the tweet via one of these channels or something?
Yeah.
And then
so they have
so
they have a separate where you actually submit. He has a separate, what's it called? So submit your post here, and I'll share this with you also. Oh, it says this campaign has ended, so it's not going to show you the what's called, but it's essentially a spot for like the tweet. There's essentially a spot for your handle. Obviously the link for the tweet, what your tier is, and I think maybe like one other thing, and then you hit enter. But I went to go do this like 30 minutes after, because like I was on a space or whatever it was, or I was hosting ATC, and like this came out, and I was like, oh shit, like, you know, let me try and do this. I literally copy pasted what it was, went to the post, took the post, put it into GenSpark, got the whole, you know, audiogram printout, got a whole, you know, I did a whole podcast like recap. But it was done. By the time that, like that happened, it was fucking done. You know what I mean? By the time I finished everything, it was done. So I don't know how the first come, first serve works, but when the money's right, people are going to flock to it. And I think right now...
It's like Tunnel, man. Tunnel, they fill out quickly, right? Like people are waiting there.
So
like,
fast. And
Tunnel,
what,
yeah, go on, sorry. How do they pay out? Sorry, did they send you it via Telegram or via like a wallet that you've submitted or something?
Yeah, wallet. That was the final piece, right? It's like the wallet that you submit. So like, which wallet? Like, make sure that like, do you want to get paid out on? And typically, I think it's anywhere from 24 hours to like 7 days sometimes, depending on the campaign. But he'll post out here, like in the payout channel, like here you go, like, hey Dave, payment has been sent. This was the total for the campaign. And this gives you like the full grouping, right? Because they send it out in one shot. This is essentially the transaction for it. This one was 2,600, right? Like for a certain amount of creators that they have. I still think there's work to be done on this front also, because like if you have 25 spots, what if you have 25 spots, but for, you know, only like if it's only like 25 bronze, right? Like, don't you want like some of the gold or platinum tier creators to be putting some stuff out? You know what I'm saying? So
it comes back to that similar thing with the wall chain. Like, how do you create more effective campaigns where there's trust in the brand, like from the brand to go, okay, this worked, let me put a bit more money into it, essentially. But it reminds me, it's quite mad. Like I've said it, I don't know if I've said it to yourself before, but when we back in 2018 or something, Tron days, there was like Seed It bot. And, you know, when we launched our project, it was purely like bootstrapped, you know, community funded and stuff. And the Seed bot was going crazy. Like there was all sorts of like trading going on, you know, tipping, airdrops in these Telegram groups. It was like, I thought it was a big driver of Tron's growth at that point, right? Like the activity on the likes of Telegram. And we created this group, and we basically did like a very primordial version of that, where we would just put like a little campaign, like would say, okay, you know, to amplify guerrilla marketing, so to speak. And we just have our token and we just distribute it. I just like look at the tweet, okay, just by eye, like, okay, this looks okay. Let me send this much amount, this much amount, this much amount. And we were getting millions of impressions on X. It was crazy, you know, getting attention of footballers, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, it's crazy to see it like evolve in the sense of like now with AI. But I think, yeah, to the point of this, like, is InfoFi dead? I think there will be like probably some of these platforms that will come to an arrangement with X in terms of how they do it effectively, whether it's the existing ones or a new one, like we kind of discussed before, like the likes of Coinbase or something of the sort. And like hopefully the compliance things are covered from their perspectives. I think that they need to sort that out from their sides in particular. But like from a perspective of brands, they need the trust, right? I think it was on Chill Space, they were saying a similar thing of what I've said before. Like a lot of the brands didn't see this as being a trustworthy solution to get their name out there and to get the performance that they would want ultimately. But like we've always said, it's not meant to be the entire thing. It's like what we did was you had a message, and same with what Tunnel and all these other ones do, is you have a message or you have a post, and then you're amplifying that through the engagement that you're incentivizing essentially, which goes a long way when you have a good message, right?
Yeah, 100%. I saw Caperto put it, and he said, buy Monero and be safe. Caperto, let me tell you about Monero, bro. You see Zach XBT's post. The only reason Monero the only reason you see Monero pumping is somebody got caught in a social engineering scam on their fucking hard wallet to the tune of $282 million. It was something like 2 million Litecoin and 1,500 fucking Bitcoin, bro. The guy immediately started swapping for Monero the second he fucking got it. Bro, what do you think's gonna, if you pump 282 million into a chart, what the fuck you think it's gonna do? Right? Listen, I don't know if right now is the right time to buy Monero, Caperto. If you're still here, GG, bro. Good luck. Bro, I don't know. But 282 million. Can you imagine losing 282 million?
How did it happen again? I do recall the post, but I forgot how the guy got. Was it like one of those spoof transactions or some shit? Like we was.
So I think the only like Fugazi fucking hard wallet, like cold wallet shit that I know is when they send you a new replacement with like a note, right? Where it's like they wrap it up real nice and they're like, hey, you got to stop using your current one. We've had a breach. Please use this one. And people are like, oh, like on Ledger letterhead, this must be strict. And I'm laughing, but like I could be susceptible. Like if you don't know, like how, like, you know, I mean, if you keep 282 million, I hope that you'd be able to hire somebody that you know. But my heart goes out to that guy. But I think that's how they do it, right? Because like they alter the fucking what's it called? They put something in. I've seen this, right? They put something inside it so that the second you approve the transaction, it's literally insta drain. And it's just like, bro,
yeah, make it look official. That's what they say. You got to try buy it from the source, but then you buy it from the source and you get your details leaked. I think someone was mentioning about post. I forgot what the term is, but basically rerouting of the mail. Like you basically don't get it delivered to your actual address.
Do you want to laugh? It's funny that we're talking about security breaches. Okay, I got this letter in the mail. I'm not going to put it up close. Whatever. I'm not trying to dox my address, but it's blurry. This is from Aflac. Aflac over here is like supplemental health insurance, right? So like you have a certain cover of health insurance. Listen to what they wrote. Dear Dave, Aflac has detected a security incident impacting a limited number of systems. Some of your information may have been impacted in this incident, which we announced in June of 2025. Please read this notice carefully as it provides up-to-date information. What happened? On June 12, 2025, we detected suspicious activity on a limited number of its systems that prompted it to launch an immediate response with support from third-party security experts to notify federal law enforcement. The security incident was contained within hours, but it appears that an unauthorized actor obtained personal information from an Aflac system on June 12th. What information was involved? Listen to this. The information about you that may have been impacted includes name, address, date of birth, health insurance ID number, social security number, financial information, credit card information, other financial account information, bank card information, treatment or diagnostic information.
What? They made it look like, oh, we've got this all covered, no need to worry, but you just lost all this information. I think.
Here's the best part. This is the best part. At the end, it says, what we are offering free of charge is SciX Medical Shield, which includes credit monitoring, identity theft protection, medical fraud protection, and customer support for 24 months. Motherfucker, this is the shit we needed before my fucking shit got stolen. How, bro, this whole world, people don't, but this is, like that for me is like, if I wasn't in crypto, like the average person probably would go fucking crazy, like reading that. But like in crypto, it's like, this is the learning curve we have. It's like, sorry, your shit got stolen. Like you lost your money. Like fucking pay your tuition, move the fuck on, which is fucking great. By Ethan gets scammed, bro. You are high. Go back and read my post, Coperto, by the way. There is literally 0 ETH in the outgoing unstaked queue right now. 30% of ETH supply is currently staked, with 2.5 million waiting into the staking queue. None are in the exit staking queue. If you remember where we came from and where we are now, bro, ETH higher.
What's your prediction for 20? Are you saying like, are we? Yeah, what's your prediction? Like, are we just going to all-time highs and beyond price discovery soon?
I think so. I don't know about soon. I don't know about the timing, but I'm not. There's no fucking way that I'm betting against Ethereum, bro. It's the darling of Wall Street. I've said this a million times on ATC.
Agree, yeah.
Everyone's buying Ethereum. They're hoarding as much as they can. Like I don't know. Everything
and
is
it's so usable.
Yes.
Caperto shared an image of like the transaction fee earlier this morning with Caperto. If you can send them, it was like 8 cents for Ethereum and 16 cents for Arbitrum, which is insanity. Really? Like, yeah, it was like,
bro.
Why do we need L2s now?
Yeah, bro, that's what I said, because I feel like Vitalik's always trying to solve the next problem, right? Like, I know we always talked about the trilemma and this, that, whatever, but like Vitalik is literally out here. But Coperto, this is another like misnomer, right? Like, yes, ETH has unlimited supply, but when you look at but believe it or not, if you guys remember when ETH went proof of stake, like ETH was deflationary, I think, for like 8 or 9 months. I think it might have flipped now. I have to double check, but there's very, very little amounts of ETH that are now going back into supply. Yes, you might think, oh, it has infinite supply. I'm not quoting 30% of infinity. I'm quoting 30% of what the current supply actually is. But like Naeem was saying, ETH is usable. People are using Ethereum, right? Like everything else out here is built off of Ethereum. You might not think that it's like, oh my God, like everyone's on L2s. Cool. You think that that's eating Ethereum's lunch. I assure you it's not. Everything being built on EVM and the EVM machine, the Ethereum virtual machine, I'm telling you, is massively valuable. And every fucking chain that is going to spur out is going to come from here.
And then you have the usage of it. The only thing I would say is the thing that they need to increase transactional output for is the fee distinction. Like since the blob upgrades, the fees that we've had to spend on Ethereum is significantly less, which is good from a user experience point of view, but from a usage of the token itself is obviously impacted by it, like I think overall. But like you only have DeFi that's going on and people are locking Ethereum in money markets and these different yield protocols and stuff like that. Institutions coming in and sweeping ETH and putting it into these opportunities on Ethereum, and then your L2s and stuff like that as you wish. Like it's just a matter of time, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I think so. Except Chainlink, what does the world use on ETH? Oh, you want to have this comment, Coperto? Look, come to ATC. Come to ATC, bro, and I will gladly have it. I'm on 90, almost 85 minutes now, so we're closing in like 5 minutes. I will gladly have this conversation with you on ATC, bro. Promise you. Like, what is the world actually using on Ethereum?
What?
Pretty much everything, bro.
Chainlink. What do you think Chainlink does? What does he think? This guy's a BTC maxi. I think he's a rage a bit in us. Except Chainlink, what does the world use on ETH? Chainlink relies on all the utility that you're disregarding. I think he's trolling us.
But I will eventually. Cop out, Coperto. That's what we're gonna call you from now on, bro. Cop out, Coperto. Come through, bro. For real. Yeah, man. I don't know. This whole space is obviously a little bit crazy, but we just gotta kind of keep our heads on straight, bro. I was telling people at the beginning of this, I'm heavy on prediction markets. Like this weekend. I fucking like, where else are you going to make this money? So I'm sitting watching the football game this weekend, right? Like the Bills game, the Bills Broncos game, the NFL game. And I see the Buffalo Bills. If you watch football like throughout the season, like the Bills are kind of a clutch team, right? Like at one point, the odds were down to like 18 or 17%. And I'm like, I've never, ever seen the Bills at 18 or 17% ever in my life. And like when I see opportunities, like the big thing for me is like, I'm not trading actively, but when I see an opportunity, I want to go heavy. So I put $2,000 on the Bills and I think I ended up getting it at like 20%. Bro, 30 minutes later, I sold at 54%, bro. That's literally like, you're almost talking like 3x. Like when you turn $2,000 into almost $5,200, like, bro, in 30
I think that's where
minutes,
like your knowledge
where?
comes in, right? Yeah, the knowledge comes in there. Like I was gonna ask what like when you're saying prediction markets, I think there's some pros to like creating content around it, because like again, like when we were talking about Blast and all that sort of stuff, this is where it's at right now. A lot of people are following that sort of information, whether it's the right audience or not. Nevertheless, it's still footfall. But then yeah, monetary wise, like I said this before, like when esports markets were introduced to sports books or betting books, people who knew the esports industry made bank.
Cleaned up.
Like it's exactly like what you're saying there. Like you understood the game, you understood the teams, you understood the dynamics, and like this was an opportunity. There's always risk and reward essentially, but that's where I think people are benefiting from it, like understanding, doing the data analysis and stuff, and then playing it like a game rather than just gambling away like for the sake of it, essentially, which obviously some people will be doing.
That's a fact for sure. Some people are going to do it regardless. And there's so many things like, and I get it's a little overwhelming too, right? Like you go to Polymarket or Kalshi, there's so much fucking shit. There's so many different things and so many different angles like that, like in games between politics, media, sports, bro. I got fucking my DGen prediction markets group. Like Coma's literally betting on fucking AFCON soccer games, bro. I'm just like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm not joking.
Oh, did they get shafted with that one? Because they went to extra time, and I've seen somewhere on the timeline.
Bro, you're asking the wrong fucking guy, bro. I have no idea. But if it was going on, I know Coma was fucking betting on it. That's a fact. I assure you, he was definitely betting on it. But yeah, man, Naeem, I appreciate you coming, bro. Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you. This was good. At least I didn't have to talk to myself for 90 fucking minutes, which was kind of cool, bro. And you're welcome back anytime. Yeah, 100%. Let's continue to maybe do something. I want to continue to do live streams. Maybe we do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk on the back channels and let's see if we can figure something out.
For sure, man. Absolutely.
All right, cool.
Cheers,
guys.
Bro.
See you later, my brother. Magic Hour. That's it for this week. We will see y'all next week, man. Hopefully, VV Magic will be back with us. That was obviously Naeem. Appreciate 3,600, whatever the fuck, however many of you there are here. So appreciate all you guys obviously coming through, man. Great conversation, and shout out, obviously special shout out to Naeem, man. We'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace.
The crypto magic hour, feel the power, counting coins as we print every hour. VV Magic, Dave's on the scene, crypto dreams in a digital gleam. Oh yeah, the crypto magic hour.